Don't you fucking dare, OBS. That's right, don't you fucking dare, OBS. And now we're working, now we're running. Fucking scuffed because I haven't transitioned to my new PC, but here we are. Hello, prediction, I'll do it later. Unless there's a mod in chat that wants to do it for me now, sure. But I don't want to risk anything, I'm gonna leave this here. But we are back with the Showdown crew battle. I hope I sound okay. I hope I sound okay, I hope everything's not. I think the sound is a little bit too soft. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo all my settings all over again, but this is what we have now, and that's what I'm gonna go with, just so I don't mess anything up. So we got Revo defeating the Dark Horse, actually coming in, beating Guy 3-0. Going up against Doofus, who is the next challenger from Team Latof. So let's see how it goes. So Revo obviously gonna stick with Ally Doof. Very early pressure here, going 0 straight off the bat. Interesting, I wonder if that was really pointed, because if that's really the scout, Revo's really got Rocketeers on the way. That's interesting, and Dry Heat was actually the first map being picked by Guy as when he was playing. So a very expensive scout there for Doofus. Okay, he doesn't actually kill it yet. Could have seen the rush, yes, but I don't think there was a rush in the first place. So 2 miners, very early lab here from Doofus. He's on low power. And I think that's gonna make him suffer for quite a bit. I would have gone for another power. But it comes Doofus with some very early engagement. The tank control is not great, going on separate grounds there. Revo easily picks them off. Obviously because one of the rhinos were damaged as well from that earlier scout. And the Rocketeers were there as well, the flag lacking behind. Doofus gets the power back up, but on 2 miners, can he survive this? His eco is gonna run out pretty soon here. He has to make sure he's on gems and keeps the production going. Bear in mind, Revo is ranked as C class, while Doof on the other hand, oh nice paradrap snipe bottom left. Doof on the other hand is rated B minus. So for every win that Revo gets, he takes away 2 lives instead of 1, which means that Revo only needs 2 wins, while Doofus needs all 3. Pointed out by NG in the chat, but that is how it is. We got the lab coming out here from Mr. Revo, and now Doofus is in trouble. Now he's in trouble. The Dazzle is right there, but he'll get his own tanks in the way, but there's no flag in the way. Down goes the Dazzle. And I don't think Doof is gonna see the end of this game. Or is he? Or is he? The Rhinos come out supreme. Okay, Doof. The Rhinos come out supreme in the engagement, but the main point of Revo pushing forward there, I think just made to buy time. And this is exactly why Doofus not realizing the BF is right there. So the engagement there that the Revo did, pushing forward, there was mainly to buy himself time to get that BF out and ready to go. And now that BF is out, the seal inside of it will immediately take out any Deso, and the IC was missed. Is it laggy? It doesn't look like it to me. If Revo says it's laggy, then I might change the tunnel in a bit here. But once that BF is out, it's pretty much game over there, and down goes the BF actually to the remaining rhinos. But the seal on the back of that takes out the lab and the IC, and now the Warfighter goes down as well, and the seal has gone elite. Big Revo BF. Oh, what a game. I mean, Doofus defending well, but Revo clearly has a game plan. Very much clearly has a game plan to push forward. Paradrap coming in down the right side. Doofus not out of the game just yet. He still has an MCV. But again, those power drops in duration events so overpowering and so dreadful. They'll do a lot of damage here, but the miners might be able to help it. Down goes the refinery, so no eco left for Doofus. He'll have to rebuild that refinery, but he's still pushing forward here. Couple margins along the way to defend here for Revo. But the rhinos do get taken out. Will Doof be able to keep up? Am I doing what? Not checking prides. Shut up, Marsh. It's been pretty back and forth, but I'd say it's been pretty Revo-sided. If Revo complains of lag, then there is definitely lag in the game, but if it's only one-sided, I don't think there is much lag. Yeah, another BF is on the way here. But I think damage has definitely been done. And now Doof, with the refinery back out, he is getting some eco, but he does not have enough. Down they go. And Revo, who only needs 2 wins, is now 1 win away from eliminating Doofus. That's a 1-0, and Doofus is down by 1 life, or down by 2 lives actually. There we go. Because is not against the guidelines? I don't know.
Tech building captured.
Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna move forward here. So we're on Seine River next. So obviously because Doofus lost that game on dry heat, he is now down 2 lives. So he is on his last life currently. So he needs a win in this game before he can do anything else. And immediately we see him walling up the MCV here, just to prep for that NG, or no, the seal actually, that Revo is so famously known for. Not famously known for, but he is a, I won't call him a cheese lord. It's weird. It's a bad thing to call him a cheese lord because it's kind of painted in a bad sense. But he is very good with the seal IVs and whatnot. But yes, there are going to be more games after this. So both teams have lined up a player to go next. I believe they have 2 or 3 players ready. So moving on. So actually Doofus and Revo were kind of what should I call it? They used to play a lot together, right? In terms of the intermediate parts of things. In terms of intermediate parts of things, Revo and Doofus actually played quite a lot, and Revo was still kicking ass back then. And now I personally think that Doofus has gotten a lot better and has succeeded Revo. So that's the general consensus here, and I believe Turbo, who actually came out with the players list and graded the players, also thinks the same. So let's see here. Each player starts with 3 lives, and for every game they lose either 1 or 2 lives. Still slow? Yeah. Doesn't feel slow to me. Doesn't look quite slow. So got expansions for both players there down on the top and bottom left hand corner. We got 4 war factory, 3 war factories now for Doof. Just the 2 for Revo with an AFC up, a handful of Rockies and a handful of Grizzlies up. You gotta read the rules, man. The rules are in the fucking Discord. Each player starts with a certain amount of lives, And every game you lose, if you lose to a player of the same class, you lose 1 life. If you lose to someone who is in a lower class, you lose 2 lives. That's all you need to know. Yep, so look at this. We got Doof trying to push forward here. Revo should be in a little bit of trouble. Might get sniped. We got Marko coming out here. He doesn't need to go near that ball of GI, so he needs to avoid that at all costs. We got Marko still coming out here. The GGIs are gonna go around, but it's pretty slow. Take out that lab so the Marko can find it more nice. And we got more reinforcements on the way as well. Rocketeers are on the back, nowhere to be found. I think the elite flag totally took them out here. Oh, they're on the top right hand side. Looks like Revo totally forgot about those Rocketeers. The Mirage sitting in the forest goes down. GGIs are so fucking annoying to deal with. But Revo definitely not giving up without a fight here. The AFC is still down on top left. Paradrops are gonna go down on bottom right. And we got some flag coming out here. Flag are actually pretty good at dealing with GGIs because they're anti-infantry, but they're not that beefy in terms of health. So that's something they have to worry about here. Doof is gonna split off and try to take down that top left expansion. That's a good idea. That war factory is also there. So double the price here. Again, elite GGI is another one. Very annoying to deal with. Looks like Doof does take out the AFC top left, gets an elite. And he can do definitely 1 or 2 things here. He can camp out a little bit, or he's gonna push up area. Revo goes GG, and there you go. Down Revo goes. So Revo now down to 2 lives. And Doof is still remaining with that 1 life, but he does clinch out the win on Sen River. All right. Did I see that right? Did Doofus move his MCV? Y'all saw that as well, right? I think Doofus might have accidentally moved his MCV. That's gonna be pretty... Oh, that's why. Right. Smart. Okay. Yeah. I just realized it. It just clicked for me. It just clicked for me. I thought he accidentally did that, but... Dot. You wanna tell me why you're dotting instead of just dotting and making me guess why you're dotting? Small Trump. If it's laggy, tell me it's laggy, man. If you do a dot, I don't know whether there's a glitch in the game or something else happening, but we're gonna go on with it for now. But if you've seen Revo play on Arabian Oasis, you know what his build is gonna be, and it's gonna be a freaking good build. I mean, look at this dog buzzing past through it. Seems pretty fast to me, but his build is basically... Oh, he's going for a different build. Okay. His usual build is he'll put an AFC up against here, and then he'll build up here and refinery eventually up here as well. So we'll see whether that works. But Revo, going with a different build here, he's not necessarily going to build up that cliff. He goes for a seal. Doof is obviously moving and preparing for that. I wonder if he's prepared for a seal down by his war factory. 2 flags more than enough to deal with an seal IV. Doofus just has to target it and be ready where it comes forward to. Refinery around the back. And out comes that seal IV. How is Doofus gonna deal with this? Has he scouted up top? Okay, he prepares for 1. Should have a sentry gun ready by now. And Refiner goes down by top right hand side. The miner didn't get the seal down. Oh no, but he pushes forward and takes out the barracks as well. And now the parrot around the back here, Doof deals with it nicely. But again, buying time here, Revo, for that BF to come out. And I think the longer Doof sits here and wait, the worse it'll be actually for him. He'll need to start pushing forward and applying some pressure onto the ally player. Especially in US Revenge, where Allied is a little bit more viable in a competitive setting. Oops. Doof just preparing for more Steel IVs coming here, but he would have seen that because they're grouped together, this is for a BF instead of an IV, but you can never be too sure. So Doof is gonna prep all 3 of his war factories with a bunker. He needs to start microing his miners a little bit more here. He's on 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 8. Revo on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, just a 7 minus for Revo, and Revo preparing defensively here. Paradrop being prepped in a sense. Rocketeer sneaking around the back. Where's the flag at? Seems like Doofus doesn't have him in a separate control group, but Revo definitely just scouting along the side. Only now does Doofus grab the gems. Killed Marko to move the miners as well. But yeah, Eco not looking good for Doofus. Obviously he got that refinery down, and he was the miners were a little bit jammed up there for a bit. Now the Deso comes out for, the radar comes out for the Desos. The forward rack is there, but the BF with a seal is there as well. That's gonna stop any Desos from really applying that much damage, because once the Deso is right there, all Revo needs to do is send in that BF, and that should take care of the Deso pretty nicely. But look at this push here by Doofus all the way around the bottom. Revo chooses to go all the way around the all the way around the water. Doof is gonna do some heavy damage here. What is the target here, Doof? He goes for the minus. Revo just hoping to go on the other side here. Now he goes in and cuts the minus off. Bit of lag coming through, but he goes in and takes the fight. Oh, Doofus goes in and takes a fight that he loses. Pretty bad engagement there. I thought he would have just backed out all the way. That was more than enough Mirage. He lost quite a bit, but in general he got out there pretty scot-free there, Revo. But Doofus heavy damages there. All he got was about 2 miners. And now Revo can make a counter push with the Mirages as well. Doofus on defensive mode. Eco 10k in the bank. He's not making anything from the war factory, but he calls GG and quits out. That means Revo takes out yet another player here. That's gonna go down. Ooh, but Doofus did take 1 life from Revo though, so it's not quite over yet. Doofus eliminated. Revo $20 in the bank so far. Sorry, $30 actually.